Good morning and welcome to this weather update or this storm update 9 a.m. It's December 17th and things are starting to wrap up across the area, but I mean, look at this storm first of all. You'll notice it looks like it has an eye to it. And it looks like the eye is just south of Montauk right there. Look at that eye right there. That's something. You can see that eye right there, right here. There's your center of circulation right there. For this storm. You can see still some heavier precipitation going on the east end, but the rest of us are starting to dry out a little bit. But it's pretty windy out there, so let's start off with the current conditions, I guess, out there, because we got some pretty significant wind gusts out there still ongoing. 44-mile-an-hour wind gust reported at Islip, and they've got light snow. There was some heavy rain going on earlier this morning across Suffolk County. That is now becoming snow once again and tapering off, but before it does that, could be another inch or so perhaps on the back side. Let's see, 42-mile-an-hour wind gust at Eastport. Let's see what West Hampton has. 29, light snow and fog, and visibility only a quarter of a mile, but they were getting some heavy rain. If we were to look at the historical observation, you'll see that they actually managed to get all the way up to 38. Actually, it got up to 40 this morning at West Hampton with the heavy rain that they got into. Now it's amazing that the temperature jumped up to 40 as that warm air moved in, but now it's dropped back to 29. So we got some of that going on. Oh, look at this 56-mile-an-hour wind gust at Baiting Hollow. 59-mile-an-hour wind gust at Stony Brook. So that's pretty impressive. I don't know why the Stony Brook one is reading from the southeast like that. I think it's on top of the hospital building, so maybe at height the wind is from the southeast. I don't know. I'm thinking there's something wrong with their instrumentation though, because I don't think that's a southeast wind. It's 24 now. Got more of the northeasterly flow coming, so the temperatures are dropping across the area. Got some wind gusts, still 36 miles an hour wind gusts. So some pretty impressive wind gusts going on out there. 38 at Block Island, a 45-mile-an-hour wind gust at that buoy over there. 51 over here from the north. You can see temperatures have dropped now into the 20s. We're on the colder side of the storm. We're going to look at the radar next. So this is the radar here. And you can see it's mostly starting to taper off. Still got some snow showers going on across the east end and some snow showers in Nassau County, but for the most part it's fairly on the light side. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's go to the Weather Service and look at the latest snowfall totals across the area here. And Connecticut obviously is higher amounts, so we're just going to focus on Long Island here in the New York area. It looks like the Bronx, though, 10.5 inches higher over there, but Coney Island only 4 inches. That was as of 9 p.m. last night, though. As of 7 a.m. this morning, East Boston has 6.3 inches. So it's about right. Manhasset, 5.8 inches. That was at midnight. Not all these observations are recent. Garden City had 4.6 inches, but that was as of 10 o'clock last night. Let's see. Queens, Whitestone, 8 inches as of 6:45 this morning. LaGuardia Airport, 6 inches. That was as of 1 a.m., though. Suffolk County, Centerport has a 6.9-inch snowfall at 6:50 a.m. Upton reported 5.7 inches, but that was at 1 a.m. last night, so it might have gone up a little bit from there. But snowfall totals in line with what I kind of expected. As you see here, we see a lot of 4 or 5 inches, 4 or 5 inch amounts. Obviously, north and west, White Plains got 11 inches. They got more up there. So now, power outage situation. We have this. I've seen this number go as high as 7,000. We have right now 3,304 people without power, and most of those areas are scattered about. There are a few on the South Shore, number on the North Shore. However, most of the amounts seem to be actually further out on the East End. If you go toward the east end here, you'll start seeing some more outages. Nisqually has an outage, not surprisingly. It's tree branches, trees on wires, the heavy the wet snow and the wind, and then that heavy rain came along. But yeah, if we go to the east end here to the Hamptons, there are a number of outages. There's one in Hampton Bays. This is where the winds have been high. There's one in Sag Harbor, which actually has affected WLNG. But no need to worry. They have generators, so they're still on the air. If you don't believe me, we'll go to their site now. Hopefully they're still on the air. And then you have an outage over here in Montauk. So the East End gotten hit kind of hard by these power outages because that's where the higher winds were. And you had the wires covered in this snow, and then it changed to sleet and freezing rain, and brings the trees down on the wires and causes all kinds of problems occurring. And that's what you have there. So Long Island Railroad, we have problems on the Long Island Railroad throughout the system. 10 to 15 minute delays due to switch trouble. And for those on the Port Washington branch, you're getting screwed with only hourly service until further notice because of weather-related switch trouble. And that area will probably hit kind of hard, I imagine. West Hempstead also had to have a train replaced by bus service due to switch trouble. If we go look at the railroad, let's take a look and see what's going on right now. We'll go to the My Level LIRR page here, and we'll see what's going on in Mineola here. Kind of delays we have. All right, 9:13 to Huntington would be the next eastbound train. It looks like things are on time for the most part, at least Mineola. But there are some scattered delays around. Let's see if this shows up on here. And there it is. So actually it is on time. So there are some scattered delays out there. You see the Port Washington branch getting hit hard because they got more snow up there. Not surprisingly. Another reason the Port Washington branch, I know people love that branch. There's some people that love it, but it's susceptible to the weather because it is on the North Shore. And like I said, if you want reliable service, you're almost better off with the main line to some extent, at least in these snowstorm situations. And there again is your storm. We'll have more information later for you today as the storm slowly pulls out. As you can see, look at that. It's got an eye. I cannot get over that. But that's going to wrap it up for now. Take care. Be careful out there. It's still quite dangerous. It's going to take a little while for them to clear the roads. Things, hopefully by the afternoon, things will be moving along a little better. Take care.